5 things you must master before mastering others. Asterisk, have you ever noticed how some people try to lead others, yet can't even lead themselves? The truth is simple. Before you can inspire, guide, or influence anyone, you must first master your own life. Today, I'll share 5 powerful things you must master before mastering others. These are timeless lessons of wisdom, and if you practice them, your life will never be the same. Asterisk, everything begins in the mind. Your thoughts create your reality. If your mind is full of fear, doubt, and negativity, that's exactly what you'll project onto others. But if you discipline your thoughts, choosing clarity, focus, and peace, people will naturally be drawn to your energy. A wise person doesn't control others. They control themselves first. Asterisk, anger, jealousy, frustration. These emotions are natural, but they don't have to control you. Imagine being calm when everyone else loses their temper. That's true strength. When you master your emotions, you stop reacting and start responding. And in that calm response lies power. Asterisk, success is never about one big moment. It's about the small things you do every single day. Your habits shape your future. If you can't keep promises to yourself, waking up on time, staying disciplined, working consistently, how can others trust you to guide them? Mastery of habits is mastery of life. Asterisk, words can build or destroy. Before you speak, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Great leaders don't waste words. They speak less, but with meaning. When you master your words, people listen, not because you shout, but because your voice carries wisdom. Asterisk, time is the one thing you can never get back. If you waste your hours on distractions, you waste your life. But if you honor your time, by focusing on what truly matters, your life becomes meaningful. And others will respect you, because respect always follows discipline. So remember, before you try to master others, master yourself. Master your mind, your emotions, your habits, your words, and your time. When you do, you won't need to chase influence. People will naturally be inspired by who you are. And if you found this message valuable, stay with me, because this is only the beginning of your journey to wisdom and self-mastery. Asterisk, have you ever wondered why some people inspire respect without even trying, while others demand respect, yet never receive it? The difference lies in mastery, not mastery over others, but mastery over the self. In the first part of this series, we explored 5 essential things you must master before mastering others: your mind, your emotions, your habits, your words, and your time. But true mastery runs deeper than just these 5. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. So today, in this continuation, we'll explore the deeper layers of self-mastery, lessons that sages, philosophers, and successful leaders throughout history have lived by. Because if you want to live a powerful life, if you want influence that comes not from authority, but from respect, then these are the truths you cannot ignore. Asterisk, energy is invisible, but it's the most powerful force you carry. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the heaviness, even before anyone spoke? Or met someone whose presence instantly made you feel calm, safe, or inspired? That's energy. Your energy is the result of how you live, your thoughts, your habits, your state of being. When you master your energy, you protect your peace. You no longer allow toxic people, meaningless arguments, or endless negativity to drain you. It doesn't mean you isolate yourself. It means you choose carefully what deserves your attention your time, and your spirit. Mastering energy is about conservation. It's knowing that every reaction costs you. Every fight, every complaint, every worry, it all consumes energy. The wise protect their energy like treasure, and because of that, their presence alone becomes a gift to others. Desire can be a fire that drives you forward, or a fire that burns you alive. Look at history. Many great men and women lost themselves to unrestrained desire for money, for power, for recognition. The truth is, there's nothing wrong with desire. Ambition is natural. Wanting more is human. But when desire controls you, you become its slave. The real masters are those who can channel desire instead of being consumed by it. This doesn't mean rejecting all ambition. It means being intentional, wanting success, but not at the cost of your peace. Wanting love, but not losing yourself in obsession. Wanting comfort, but not forgetting discipline. When you master your desires, you discover balance. And balance is what makes life sustainable. The ego is tricky. It whispers in your ear, you're better than them, you deserve more, you can't be wrong. The ego wants to be seen, admired, praised. But here's the secret. The stronger the ego, the weaker the soul. When you're controlled by ego, every criticism feels like an attack. Every failure feels unbearable. Every success feels incomplete because it's never enough. True masters don't kill the ego because ego is part of being human. But they tame it. They learn humility. They understand that wisdom doesn't shout, it whispers. That real strength doesn't need recognition. It simply is. When you master your ego, you become unshakable. Because you no longer live for validation, you live for truth. No one lives in isolation. We are all connected by family, friendships, love, and society. But here's what most people don't realize. Your relationships are a reflection of your inner world. If you are insecure, you attract toxic connections. If you are at peace, you attract harmony. Mastering relationships doesn't mean controlling others. It means choosing wisely who deserves access to your life. It means setting boundaries without guilt. It means giving love without losing yourself. It means understanding that not everyone is meant to stay. Some people are lessons, some are blessings, and some are both. When you master relationships, you stop chasing people and start attracting the right ones naturally. Finally, the deepest mastery. Purpose. Without purpose, life feels empty. You can achieve wealth, fame, or recognition and still feel lost. Purpose is what gives meaning to discipline. It's what makes sacrifice bearable. It's the reason you keep going even when life gets hard. But here's the truth. Your purpose isn't always obvious. It isn't a lightning bolt from the sky. Often, it's discovered slowly through your passions, your struggles, and your growth. When you master purpose, you align your daily actions with something greater. You stop living just for survival and start living for contribution. And that's when mastery over others is no longer even the goal. Because true influence isn't about controlling people, it's about inspiring them to master themselves. If you look closely, each of these masteries is connected. Your mind shapes your energy. Your emotions shape your relationships. Your habits shape your purpose. Your ego shapes your words. Your time shapes your entire life. Self-mastery isn't about perfection. It's about awareness. It's It's about recognizing where you are weak and choosing daily to strengthen it. Think of it as a circle. Every time you master one part, the circle grows stronger. And the stronger your circle, the more others feel your presence, your wisdom, and your influence. History is filled with people who embodied Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who ruled with calm wisdom despite wars and betrayals. Mahatma Gandhi, who mastered himself so deeply that his non-violence shook an empire. Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, yet emerged with forgiveness instead of bitterness. None of them were perfect, but all of them understood one truth. To change the world, you must first change yourself. So remember this: you cannot master others until you master yourself. Master your mind. Master your emotions. Master your habits. Master your words. Master your time. Master your energy, your desires, your ego, your relationships, and finally, your purpose. Because when you do, you will no longer need to chase respect, power, or influence. It will flow to you naturally, because you embody what others are still searching for. And that is the highest form of mastery. Stay with me on this journey, because your path to wisdom has only just begun.